Imagine a woodcutter working from sunrise to sunset. His axe swings faster and harder every day, but the trees fall slower. He is stronger, more determined, and more exhausted than ever, yet he cuts less wood than last year. A wise passerby watches and finally asks, "Why don't you stop for a moment and sharpen your axe?" The woodcutter replies, "I don't have time, I'm too busy cutting." This simple story reveals a truth most people miss. Why do some people work harder every year, but their lives stay the same? They wake up early, stay busy all day, and try their best, yet nothing really changes. The problem is not laziness. It is not a lack of effort. The real reason is something many people never stop to think about. And once you understand it, the way you work and learn will completely change. Most of us grow up believing one simple idea: if you work hard enough, success will come. We are told to stay busy, never give up, and keep pushing forward. For some time, this idea feels true. When we work, we see results. When we move, things happen. Being busy feels like progress. But being busy is not the same as moving forward. There comes a moment when effort increases, but results do not. You work longer hours, but improvement slows down. Tasks feel heavier. Energy feels lower. Many people respond by working even harder. They add more hours and ignore tiredness. They believe pushing harder is the only answer. But effort alone is not always the solution. Productivity is not only about how much energy you use, it is also about the condition of the tool you are using. And the most important tool you will ever use is yourself. Imagine someone doing the same job every day in the same way. At first, the work feels easy. After some time, mistakes happen more often. Progress becomes slower. Instead of learning a better way, the person works longer hours. They accept stress as normal and think exhaustion means commitment. But force cannot replace improvement forever. Real progress does not come from constant action. It comes from renewal. When people stop learning, their performance slowly becomes worse, even if they try harder. This is why two people can work in the same place for many years and have very different results. One grows and improves. The other stays in the same position. The difference is not talent. The difference is learning. Improvement begins when you pause and ask a better question. Not, "How can I do more?" but, "How can I do this better?" Your mind is your greatest asset. Your ability to think clearly, learn new things, and solve problems decides how far you can go. Physical strength becomes weaker with time. Motivation comes and goes. Knowledge grows. Skills improve. Understanding becomes deeper. In today's world, learning is more valuable than ever. Many people spend their days reacting. They answer messages, solve problems, and meet deadlines without thinking deeply. Their schedule is full, but their direction is unclear. When learning is delayed, growth slows. When reflection is ignored, the same mistakes repeat again and again. Taking time to improve yourself may feel like wasting time at first. You do not see quick results. There is no instant reward. But over time, self-improvement multiplies everything you do. A small change in thinking can lead to better decisions. Better decisions lead to better results. Better results reduce wasted effort. Slowly, progress becomes easier. This idea is very important for learning English. Some learners study English in the same way for years. They memorize words, finish exercises, and wait to feel confident. Their progress depends on motivation. When they stop studying, progress stops. When motivation disappears, improvement disappears. Other learners take a different approach. They think about their mistakes. They change how they study. They practice often, even when it feels uncomfortable. They focus on understanding, not just memorizing. Over time, their English improves naturally. The difference is not intelligence. The difference is how they learn. Improvement does not happen by accident. It happens by choice. The world today changes quickly. New information appears every day. Jobs change, skills become old. People who keep learning stay flexible. People who stop learning slowly fall behind. This is true in work, language, and personal growth. When you improve how you think and learn, you increase your value everywhere. Real improvement needs humility. You must accept that you do not know everything. You must understand that learning never ends. This mindset separates growth from staying stuck. There is also an important difference between rest and renewal. Rest gives you energy. Renewal improves your ability. Both are important, but they are not the same. Rest helps you continue. Renewal helps you move forward. When you improve yourself, effort becomes easier. You do not need to struggle as much when your method improves. Knowledge creates advantage. Skills create advantages. Understanding creates advantages. With this advantage, small actions create bigger results. Without it, even hard effort brings little change. Many people say they do not have time to learn or improve. In truth, they do not have time not to learn. When learning is ignored, effort increases, but results stay the same. When learning becomes a habit, effort becomes more effective. Improvement does not mean being perfect. It means being consistent. Small actions done every day create strong change over time. Reading, practicing, and thinking may seem small, but together they change your life. You are not only working toward a goal, you are becoming the person who can reach that goal. People who invest in themselves gain more than skills. They gain confidence. They gain clarity. They gain control. When problems appear, they stay calm. When opportunities appear, they are ready. This is also true for English. When you improve your language skills, you gain access to ideas, people, and opportunities. You are not learning English to be perfect. You are learning to communicate clearly and confidently. Many learners try to speak more without changing how they learn. Others improve how they learn, and speaking becomes easier. The second way feels slower at first, but it lasts longer. Growth always feels slow before it feels powerful. Many people confuse being busy with becoming better. A full schedule does not mean progress. Action without direction creates tiredness. Ask yourself one honest question. Are you only busy, or are you improving? Time will pass no matter what you do. The real choice is how you use it. One path repeats the same effort. The other path improves the person making the effort. Improvement does not replace hard work. It guides it. Effort with learning becomes progress. Effort without learning becomes repetition. Before working harder, pause. Before adding more hours, add understanding. Before asking for better results, invest in yourself. When you improve how you think, your actions become stronger. When you improve your skills, your effort becomes more valuable. When you improve yourself, progress becomes steady. Success does not belong to the busiest people. It belongs to those who continue learning. Those who reflect, adjust, and grow build a future that does not depend on constant pressure. You do not need to change everything today. You only need to improve a little, again and again. Over time, small improvements create big change. The future does not belong to those who push the hardest. It belongs to those who learn the fastest. and adapt the best. So ask yourself this final question. Are you pushing harder, or are you becoming better? Because effort without growth leads to burnout. Growth with effort leads to freedom. That is how real progress begins.